What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to
Figure It Out!
Out of the Basement's action figure talk show. Today, we're going to be counting down our top 5 most wanted Black Series figures from Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. I'm Nate. I'm joined with Justin.
What's up, guys?
And Steven.
Howdy.
And this is going to be part of our series that we're going to do all year long. We're going to be covering every single Star Wars movie. We're going to be picking 5 figures from each of them that we would want to see in the Black Series. So, of course, on Figure It Out, before we jump into the video, if you have a comment, question, concern, suggestion for an episode, make sure you leave that comment down below.
Yep, because we will alternate these types of episodes with user-suggested or subscriber-suggested episodes.
Yes, we'll probably do these once a month, I would say. Probably. Something like that. So, let us know if you have any suggestions. Of course, we mostly cover Black Series, NECA, and a little bit of Marvel. But, if you want to hear stuff about imports or anything like that, we're not going to be useful. We're not going to be useful in that regard. So, without further ado, it's a pretty short list. Like I said, we're only doing 5.
Mm-hmm. And of course, there's a lot of figures in that movie that we would like to see get Black Series figures because I know I speak for you and I don't think you, but Episode 1 is our favorite prequel.
Yes.
We think it's the best out of the 3. Maybe a little bit of a hot take.
Maybe.
But, we'd like to see the likes of Sebulba, maybe.
Boss Nass.
Old Smelly Watto.
The
Boss Nass.
Queen Amidala in her classic look.
Yeah.
Like the decoy figure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roos.
Roos Tarballs.
Tarful? Tarful?
No, Tarful's the...
I know.
Okay.
Well, we could go on and on and on.
There's plenty. Plenty.
Yeah, we needed to narrow it down to 5, and these are the 5 we picked.
So, coming in at number 5, a little bit of a meme, but also not really. And we are talking about Jar Binks.
All right, don't click off the video yet.
Hold on. Just wait. What really inspired me to want a Jar Jar figure is I believe SH Figuarts is putting out a Jar Jar, and it looks awesome. Maybe have an alternate head with the tongue sticking out.
Oh my god.
I just think it would be funny to have it. It would be...
Yeah, that's my main thing. I think it would just be funny to have him on a shelf somewhere.
You could
with all your other Star Wars characters. There's the reminder that is Jar Jar Binks.
What started the hate train.
Yeah.
What started it all. Of course, you could also, pose him being murdered brutally by several Sith. There's plenty of options.
Or Michael Myers or Jason. Or...
Yeah, there's plenty you could do with a Jar Jar Binks figure. But I do think that it would just be a nice figure. And I feel like with how the creatures have been going from Hasbro lately, I think they could really knock it out of the park.
Yeah.
I don't really know what he would come with in terms of accessories.
Little blue ball. Pew!
Or the little frog food he eats at the beginning of the movie. Maybe the shit that he steps in. I don't know.
Or maybe he can come with the animal that's in front of him before the pod race and it farts and he goes, "Oh, piu miusa." The only fart joke found in Star Wars.
And it is a riot. Alright, coming in at number 4 is just a straight up classic Palpatine. We don't have a Palpatine, we just have an Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah.
We need a Sheev to counter our Emperor Palpatine.
And then go ahead and re-release an Emperor Palpatine.
Re-release the Emperor. What would he come with, Nate, for accessories?
That's a great question. I feel like
maybe the chair.
Yeah, he'd probably be like one of the figures where they don't quite know what to include with him, so they just give him like a blaster pistol, even though he won't have like weapon storage or anything like that.
I mean, I'd be fine if there wasn't any accessories and the figure was just extra detailed and extra.
Yeah. True, because he always has those extravagant ass robes on, so I think they could really put that face printing tech on there, really detail out the robe, and I think you could
I
easily
think-
have a banger.
I think it would be cool if he came with the chair.
Yeah.
Or maybe separate robes.
Maybe.
Like the red robes from Revenge of the Sith.
Well, if we're gonna make a Revenge of the Sith wanted figures, and I think that version, red robed, red lightsabered,
Yeah.
Palp could make that list.
Because his robes are blue in episode 1, right?
Yeah, they're blue and puffy, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think that's the
Something like that.
That's the look. But yeah, we could. I mean, a deluxe figure with the chair, that would be pretty cool. I'd be
Yeah.
down for that. Moving right along, we're moving into number 3, and that is Captain Panaka.
Or Panaka.
Panaka,
Whatever his
Panaka,
name is.
whatever you would like to pronounce his name. He's a really cool character in the movie. He's
Yeah.
he's a bit of a badass.
Yeah.
Love
I
the-
like the design of the Naboo guard.
Queen Amidala's right-hand man.
Yeah.
Definitely a cool character, a little bit of a badass
He's
in
like
episode
the lead
1.
of like the Naboo guard. He's
Yeah.
like the leader.
Yeah,
The grappling gun, Buck.
the grappling
Oh
gun.
yeah, love the grappling gun. I was about to say Gatling gun, but
He could
don't
come,
think they had one of those in episode 1.
Nope, he could come with his cool-looking pistol. Maybe include the two-handed blaster that some of the other Naboo guards use in the
Yeah.
movie.
Or that would really be the droid gun, because remember they kill them all and then
Oh
they
yeah,
steal their
yeah, you're right.
steal their guns.
Man.
Take their weapons.
It's been a minute since I've seen the prequels.
Seems like I'm the Phantom Menace expert here.
You really are. But the design of Captain Panaka is awesome. The Naboo guard uniform is pretty cool. So
Yeah, pretty cool design.
I think that would be an easy choice for the Black Series. Coming in at number 2 is a suspicious figure that we don't have yet. And that is Padawan ObiWan Kenobi. Love the look of Padawan ObiWan Kenobi.
Yeah.
The braid, the short spiky hair.
And I mean, we have a Qui-Gon and a Darth Maul.
True, it is it is suspicious that we have not gotten a Padawan Obi yet. Seems like that would be a no-brainer. Hopefully we'll get him in the future. Of course, we'd probably enjoy having every single look of Obi-Wan. At least I would, so that's why he is number 2 on our list. Coming in at number 1 is a little bit of a surprise. And that's the Droideka.
They'll never get past the droidecas.
Of course, recently announced we're finally getting the standard battle droid.
That folds up too.
Yes,
Which is
that,
awesome.
that folds up. We're finally getting those in the Black Series. Took them long enough to put those into the Black Series. So let's get those droidicas going, because
Or destroyer droids.
yeah, destroyer
As
droids.
they say in future films.
Yeah,
Well, they say it in Phantom Menace too, because Obi's like, Master, destroy us.
yeah, true.
Who's the expert now?
No!
Let's have a trivia off. But love the design of these droids. I think they could probably maybe somehow figure out a way to make like a little translucent bubble for them to come with that you could
That'd
like
be cool.
you could like clip
Do
over
they
the
roll?
figure.
Do they fold up and roll?
Yeah, true. I think that would be important.
Or is it just...
But I don't know how that would work. But I guess we don't know how it's going to work for the regular battle droids. They had to have figured out some way to do that. So I think that they could probably figure out a way to have them fold up into the ball.
'Cause if it was unfolded, that'd be a pretty large package.
Yeah.
In the 6-inch scale.
But I still think it would be a great addition to the line. I've always loved the design of the droidicas.
Yeah. And the sound design.
Yeah, the sounds that they make, the blaster noises. Maybe they could even like put some articulation into the arms to like make...
What about the blue shield around it as a big accessory?
You just pulled a Justin! I literally said that 2 seconds ago.
I will say this movie has probably been the one that I had the hardest time with,
Yeah.
because there's just not that many super desirable characters. Like, there's a lot of characters in the movie, there's a lot of different designs, but like I don't necessarily need a Sebulba or, you know, things like that along that nature, or a young Anakin. We didn't even talk about him.
We don't want a young Anakin. Plus,
Yeah.
I feel like the only reasonable way to get Sebulba would to have him come with his pod racer, because like having Sebulba without the pod would kind of be stupid in my opinion.
Yeah.
So like maybe that would make a good vehicle, but I seriously doubt we would ever see Sebulba with the pod in the vehicle line.
Yeah.
I'd like to see maybe a Naboo pilot.
Yeah,
as
true.
a figure. It doesn't have to come with the Naboo starfighter, but I think that would be cool. And also, in addition to traditional Queen Amidala, maybe just the look that Padme has when she's running around with the guard. You know, she's got like that purple get up on with, you know, the grappling gun and the other gun. I think that's a pretty iconic look.
Yeah, I would honestly be pretty excited to have a Naboo starfighter. I've always really enjoyed the design of the Naboo starfighter.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that we'll have an easier time with this list and pretty much every single episode beyond now. Like, I didn't think Attack of the Clones I could think of.
Probably even Rogue One.
Yeah.
I could think...
No, we're good on Rogue One. No more.
That's going to be a hard episode, actually. Because they already made every single figure that's in a single frame of that movie.
Except for Bodhi.
Like the AT-ACT pilot. I don't want Bodhi.
But they never made a Bodhi.
True.
That's okay.
So that was our top 5 picks for Black Series figures we would want from Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Let us know in the comments down below what figures you would like to see from The Phantom Menace. And like I mentioned earlier in the episode, if you have a comment, a question, a concern, a suggestion for a future episode, please let us know in the comments down below. Of course, if you enjoyed this episode of Figure It Out, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you are new. We're always talking about action figures, we're doing unboxings, we're doing reviews, we're doing these types of discussions, so if any of that is interesting, subscribe, ring the bell. Right, Steven?
Ring it.
Thank you.
And ring it good.
Thank you. Of course, I'm Nate. I'm joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And Steven.
Take care.
And we will see you guys next time on Out of the Basement.